public service broadcaster, the BBC faces an unprecedented crisis, with the world's most powerful man threatening a billion-dollar lawsuit and its critics attacking the accuracy of its output amid allegations of bias. Questions over the BBC's news coverage resurfaced after the leak of an internal memo earlier this month. It alleged serious and systemic problems tied to reporting on the Gaza war, on gender rights, and on US President Donald Trump. Soon after his legal team shared a threatening letter last weekend, the repercussions were swift, with the resignations of the BBC Director General Tim Davie and Head of News Deborah Turness.
I stepped down over the weekend because the buck stops with me. But I'd like to make one thing very clear. BBC News is not institutionally biased.
The chair of the BBC's board, Samir Shah, has acknowledged that Trump's complaint about a specific documentary's editing has some merit. Some media lawyers say the broadcaster has few good options and may have to settle to avoid significant reputational damage.
His lawyer would draft what the Americans call a complaint. Now that will be about 35, 40 pages long, a diatribe against the BBC, its senior management. It will be lurid, it'll be as damaging as it possibly can be, and the moment it's lodged, it'll go viral. So even if they went on to win, the cost to them of going forward to a trial is something they cannot bear.
The BBC struggled with other criticisms this year, including claims of anti-Semitism on the social media posts of a former presenter, in chants of death to the IDF or Israeli army during a concert broadcast, and the cancellation of 2 documentaries on Gaza.
I'm stuck here in Gaza.
Despite its global reach and vast audience, a drawn-out legal battle against the US president may prove extremely damaging. Willem Marks, Al Jazeera.
So basically what they're telling you is that just like news organizations here in the United States of America, the BBC has been biased and painting a narrative against our president that is not right. And so when he would, do these speeches, they would then go, and we got to start making sure that we cover this, and be honest about what's going on, because he can do a speech, and then if they can then doctor it, especially in this age of AI and deep fakes, if they can doctor it without any kind of repercussions, and they're supposed to be a reputable worldwide news organization that people pay attention to, which is one of the reasons why it's so difficult to convince people that he's not racist, even though we have evidence otherwise, then they need to be held accountable. And just because they apologize does not mean that they shouldn't be liable, because the damage is already done.